Denzel Washington lashed out at an overzealous photographer as he attended the Cannes premiere of his movie, Highest to Lowest, on Monday. The iconic actor, 70, was filmed pointing his finger in the face of one of the snappers and shouting, "Stop it!" during the dramatic exchange, which was captured on video. The moment sent a ripple through the crowd, many of whom were stunned to see such an uncharacteristic outburst from the typically composed star. His frustration was palpable, his voice cutting through the surrounding commotion like a sharp blade, a rare public moment of Denzel letting the world see him unfiltered. The drama began when Washington appeared to tell off the photographer for tapping him on the arm as he walked the red carpet alongside his co-star A$AP Rocky 36. The glitz and glamour of Cannes briefly dissolved into tension as Denzel abruptly turned to face the photographer. The man, seemingly amused by the interaction, was seen smiling and laughing, perhaps underestimating the gravity of the actor's irritation. As if to test boundaries even further, the photographer reached out and grabbed the Training Day star's arm once more, pushing Denzel past his limit. With a controlled but unmistakable anger, Washington flung the photographer's hand away and shouted repeatedly, "Stop it, stop it, stop it!" His voice, powerful and unwavering, carried with it the full weight of decades of discipline and authority honed in both his film career and his private life. He didn't linger. Without another word, he turned and walked off, leaving behind a hushed and curious crowd. It was a reminder that even those who are revered and admired can have their breaking points, especially when their personal boundaries are violated. DailyMail.com has contacted representatives for Washington for comment, but as of now, there has been no official response. Despite the incident, Washington was seen in good spirits during other moments that day. The tension of the red carpet incident seemed to melt away when he was later honored with a surprise, an honorary Palme d'Or award, one of the highest accolades bestowed at the prestigious festival. Director Spike Lee, a longtime collaborator and close friend, was the one to present the award to Washington. Lee's face lit up with pride and admiration as he handed the honor to the man he had worked with on multiple critically acclaimed projects. "This is my brother right here," Spike declared, holding up the golden prize. The moment was touching, unscripted, and deeply sincere. Washington, visibly moved, seemed genuinely caught off guard by the gesture. "This is a total surprise for me," he responded, smiling widely. The brief moment of vulnerability from a man often seen as stoic and commanding added a human layer to the otherwise turbulent day. It's not often that Washington is surprised. He's used to being in control. But that fleeting moment of gratitude and amazement reminded everyone of the man behind the icon. Cannes adjusted some of its scheduling to accommodate Washington's attendance. He was in the middle of a rigorous schedule, performing the title role in Shakespeare's Othello in New York. His visit to the French Riviera came on what was reportedly his only day off from the demanding stage production. That the festival made accommodations to ensure his presence underscored just how much weight his name carries in the world of cinema. Following the award presentation, Washington posed for photos alongside Spike Lee and A$AP Rocky. The trio radiated camaraderie and style, a striking image of cinematic legacy, artistic rebellion, and generational talent standing side by side. Despite his long flight, Denzel showed no signs of jet lag. He appeared sharp, present, and fully engaged, a testament to his work ethic and commitment. According to sources close to the festival, he was expected to fly straight back to New York following the screening to resume his performance schedule without missing a beat. Interestingly, Highest to Lowest was not part of the festival's initial lineup announcement. When Cannes first revealed its slate of films, the title was nowhere to be found. That quickly changed. Within hours of the announcement, Spike Lee took to social media and confirmed the film's inclusion, teasing that fans were in for something special. Festival representatives later explained that they had been awaiting confirmation from Denzel himself about whether he would attend the red carpet, a crucial component for the film's premiere. When the green light came through, the film's slot was swiftly secured. Highest to Lowest is a modern remake of Akira Kurosawa's revered 1963 thriller, High and Low. It's a bold endeavor, not just because of the legacy of the original, but because reimagining such a layered and culturally specific film for contemporary audiences requires both reverence and reinvention. The film, set to be released in theaters by A24 on August 22nd, before hitting Apple TV Plus on September 5th, promises to deliver a gripping tale with Washington at the helm, navigating themes of power, justice, and morality. But this wasn't the first time in recent months that Washington had been caught on camera in a moment of visible frustration. Back in October 2024, he was filmed having a heated interaction with autograph hunters in New York City. The Oscar-winning actor had arrived at the Museum of Modern Art for a film benefit honoring fellow legend Samuel L. Jackson. As he exited his car and posed with a fan, a group of autograph seekers began calling his name, hoping for a signature. Washington appeared visibly annoyed as he made his way toward the entrance. At first, he tried to ignore the growing crowd, but something triggered him to turn around and confront a fan directly. Though the full exchange wasn't entirely audible, Denzel was seen pointing his finger with conviction, his expression stern, and his voice firm. Fragments of the confrontation were caught on video. "I heard you. You talk about showing love, respecting me," he said, his voice filled with a mix of exhaustion and authority. One fan responded, "We already do," attempting to defuse the situation. But Denzel wasn't finished. His frustration had clearly built up over time, perhaps fueled by years of similar encounters. "I said I'll see you when I get out. Which part of that don't y'all understand?" he demanded. His tone shifted from agitated to commanding, the way a director might address a misbehaving actor on set. Then, with escalating intensity, he declared, "It's about showing love. Or not. Or not. We can do it another way. Or not. We can do it both ways." It was a chilling reminder that behind the calm exterior, there's a man constantly navigating the pressures of fame, expectations, and personal boundaries. After the heated words, he walked into the building without another glance at the crowd. No autographs, no forced smiles, just the clear message: respect is non-negotiable. It's moments like these that paint a fuller picture of the life Denzel Washington leads, one filled with admiration, but also endless demand. He is, after all, not just an actor, but a symbol of excellence and integrity, and he carries that mantle with pride, but also with limits. Despite occasional moments of visible frustration, Washington continues to be one of the most respected and admired figures in the entertainment world. His dedication to his craft is unquestionable. Whether commanding the stage as Othello or leading a cinematic thriller like Highest to Lowest, he brings a gravitas few can match. What we saw at Cannes and in New York wasn't a star losing control. It was a man standing up for his personal space in a world that so often demands access to every corner of his life. For decades, Denzel Washington has been a towering figure in Hollywood, not just because of his acting prowess, but because of the way he carries himself. He's known for his poise, his deeply thoughtful interviews, and his almost regal presence. But behind that poise lies a man who, like everyone else, has boundaries. And when those are crossed, whether by a pushy photographer or an overzealous fan, he doesn't hesitate to make it known. In an era where every celebrity misstep is amplified and dissected, Washington's reactions might seem harsh to some, but they are rooted in a desire for basic decency. He is not asking for worship. He is asking for space, for professionalism, for the simple act of being treated like a human being and not a commodity. And perhaps that is the most Denzel thing of all, to demand respect not just through his words or his performances, but through the way he lives his life.